there Pisces, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be your September general reading. Please do check back throughout the month, because sometimes when there is, or most often, future predictions, it doesn't really make much sense directly when you see it. Now if you're seeing it later in September or you're seeing it in November, whenever you're called to this, these readings are timeless with the intention that it's a monthly reading for you. So you've not missed it if you find it late. I'm already getting something about the moon for you. So this could be, you know, the full blue moon that we had. I feel like there was some significance for you of that blue moon that we had at the end of August 30 or 31st. So let me know how that was. Maybe you felt it quite heavy or in your emotions, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like some of you was heavy, but then there's been like an insight from it, or you're going to get that insight from it. I've just got that just from touching the cards. So, or channeling. Check your sun, moon, rising and Venus sign of these readings as always. And the signs that get the most shares, likes, comments, and if you're a subscriber, and then views do get bonus content. So do check that out if you're a Pisces. And also, obviously, if you've got other top placements, it's worth checking that reading out as well. If you want a personalized reading of any of my services, Pisces, you can check out the email in the description box below. And let's get to it. I hope you're all well. Pisces placements, please, Spirit. Pisces placements, please, Spirit. Okay. The sun, beautiful. So yeah, I think you've had clarity definitely on something. The temple path, the solar plexus chakra, and man holding a heart. When this thought fell out, it was face down, but I felt like it could be a reverse card. So I'm going to give both energies on what I feel with this. With the sun card, it's ultimate success, okay? I do think you've had some sort of spiritual enlightenment, message, sign, possibly with the moon, or coming up to this 2 weeks, you will be gaining that. And with the temple path, this is really about, I want you to think of a question, and then I'm going to answer that question. So let's just skip the temple path a moment and go on to your sacral chakra. This could be that some of you have felt a bit blocked in terms of your creativity, maybe a bit of a fear of intimacy, maybe holding yourself back from that, a fear of exploring, not so much expressing, exploring your emotions. And that ties in with the man holding the heart also being in reverse. It's time for you to be passionate about your life, but also about love. And I'd say about the people that are around you. Going back to the temple path, if you have a question, this is a yes card. Especially if you're asking me, are you going in the right direction in your life, or insert something? This is usually a yes. This card represents spiritual evolution, and it's like a winding road, but it's yet so neat and clear that it doesn't matter if it's winding to the middle or winding you up to the temple path, because it's guided. And it seems like you're starting to understand what might be some of your purposes during this life, and maybe you start to take that direction. As long as you tap into that sacral chakra of creativity, I think it ties in with that. But it's basically, when we get especially these two cards, what I'm getting here is, and the sun, it's time for expansion, Pisces. So it could be, you know, your personal priorities also need to be kept in mind, as well as your spiritual, what you're feeling is aligned with you. And just following those high intentions is going to help you move forward. You might also feel, like I said, the moon was really connecting you to your soul, but maybe to past loved ones and signs. You need to be more comfortable with creativity and intimacy. Let yourself reach out and, like I said, explore feelings. And also, if you're thinking of new projects, go for it. Don't double think it. Don't overwhelm yourself with that. And really, with the man holding the heart, it's a time this month for you to get close with others, nurture yourself, so you can also move more freely in your life and open yourself to emotional intimacy that might be coming your way or already in your life, as well as nurture yourself with that man holding a heart. Okay, let's get more messages, because then we can get a bit more pinpointing. Messages for Pisces placements, please. But I mean, you know, I haven't spoken enough about this sun card. This is ultimate success. It's the sun warming you. Look at it. It's nourishing you. It's warming you. And here we've got a bit of a warning, okay? Now, when we get the community card, it generally is that, you know, you've got support around you and so on. But here I've got a bit of a warning to be careful of hidden truths, okay? And if you're seeing this and I say that, it's going to resonate if it's for you. If it's not for you, leave it. Don't get paranoid that someone is lying to you. But this is about manipulation, and it could be around the people, you know, with that card. You know, it's people hiding behind a mask, and it can be someone you're dealing with personally or professionally. And maybe this is where you need to explore your emotions and what your gut and your soul is actually telling you, if you've been feeling that. It could also be that you're lying to yourself. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? Did you get this last time? I can't remember. I don't think you did, but there was definitely something about showing your value, and I can remember that chair in one of your cards. I'm sure it was you, Pisces. I do client readings as well, but I'm sure it was time for you to take the spotlight and step forward. And so is it you holding yourself back? Maybe like self-esteem, happiness, creativity, like was said, or expressing on honoring your emotions and experiences. Okay, so that can also be that, but just be wary of people around you. Okay, the sun card, I do want to emphasize, is the ultimate success and achievement, because that is your first card out. So that tells me that is going to be your energy overall, regardless of what we're getting here for September. It's the new beginnings, and it's the start of the great creativity where maybe you've been feeling blocked. Okay, and it's a blessing actually in your life. The sun is nurturing you, it's nurturing the earth and bringing life. You know, there's spring, there's summer in this card. There's divine inspiration, the creativity and personal growth. It could even be birthing this new you, which we've mentioned, and I think you're on a journey of doing that, Pisces. Let's get you some more tarot cards. You've got community coming out again, and interestingly you've got the Page of Cups. So the first one that came out is the Five of Wands, the community card, which is like that one, and the Page of Cups. So this is definitely around certain people and places, but it's not all over your life, because here we've got it as a number 3 with a Page of Cups. So there's actually supportive people around you. So you need to just be discerning. And I think you're going to know who I might be talking about. If not, I say come back and not address this. So there's going to be something you need to address, but come back and visit this in the middle of September, whenever you're called to it, because there is something in your life that you're feeling like you're competing on. There's drama around something in your life, and I think it might be to do with death. Where maybe you're feeling like you're just in competition and you're needing to push beyond people to achieve where you need to be, you know. It could be like, I do feel that it ties in with this. So wherever this energy is, if it's work, if it's people at work that are, you know, causing drama, arguments, I do feel it ties in with this. And I feel like it's not so outwards with some people. It's like hidden, it's deceit, as opposed to overt, direct, aggressive or drama, but you are feeling it. But with this Three of Cups here and this Page of Cups, this is genuine. This is saying you have that supportive, the supportive friends, love, abundance, you know, your community. You've got, this is about soul tribe. This is about the right people showing up in your life at the right time. Interesting, I say that. Now with the Page of Cups, it's really about, there's an offer of abundance coming in, and this might be you actually feeling you're abundantly loved and supportive, especially if you've been feeling this sort of energy, or you do feel it. There will be this page that comes in, and it's, you know, it's a youthful energy, because so it could be someone who comes in a bit younger than you, a youthful heart. This could also be where some of you have kids, you've had them at home, and it's just been a really good time before they go back to school, for example. But basically there's been joy, and your heart has been, do you know when you're just happy and content? You can say, I've had a really nice summer, I've spent it with my kids and or your teens, whatever it is, and we've had like Sunday dinner, or we've had whatever, and it's been really nice. But this is a really good energy of being supported. It's also about serendipity. I'm getting the energy of serendipity, being motivated with innovative ideas. But I do think there's an opportunity to grab something that is quite abundant to you in the month of September. I'm going to just pull 2 more cards for you, and let's see what this could be about. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so one flipped back, one flipped to face the other way, and that's the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. It is about your family life. It's about where you are supported by your loved ones, your family. Like I said, I do think there's a strong essence that you've had a good time with love, or a youthful experience currently in your loving relationships. There's a change here. What has happened, and I'm going to go into a challenge and a blessing, but it looks like this might end up being a challenge as well as the hidden deceit, is that you've really kept yourself held back. And some of it has actually been your mindset, where you felt a bit of victim. Maybe you victimized yourself due to past experiences, due to something. And I just saw, I didn't pull it out, it didn't come in the cards, but I saw justice come to my mind. So some of you could have dealt with something to do with the legal system or justice, and you felt really bound to this in some sort of way. This is about being in your head and being overwhelmed, okay? The 8 of Swords is really where you are feeling stuck, okay? And you've needed to open your eyes to see the truth, and it's an opportunity for you to let go of the old, let go of feeling helpless, because you've got this beautiful energy that is actually around you. And maybe while it's been around you or coming in September, you float back into this energy, which is you need to let go of. So let's get a challenge for you in the month of September, Pisces. But there's lovely connections. The Knight of Wands, this is really about being passionate, driven, and really ready to go. And it actually says your sacral does clear up. It's a Knight of Wands. You had something, I'm sure you also had this in one of your readings, where your energy just shifts to being more in a taking action mode. The Knight of Wands is about passion and charisma. So if some of you are actually looking for love, there will be a love offering coming towards you that is quite fast. This is about pursuing your dreams and taking the inspired action and adventure. But when it's in your challenge, what it actually means is that you are feeling a bit unfocused. With this card, there's a bit of self-sabotage that could be going on. You could at sometimes in September, and it could have been around the new moon, felt a bit full moon, sorry, a bit fiery with your emotions, and maybe quite fast moving forward, which could be like, do you know when sometimes we're hasty, we can be a bit reckless in what we say or what we do, and you need to be a bit more self-aware in September and a bit more humble, so that you do have this as a creative passion to go forward with enthusiasm and courage, okay, to pursue your dreams. Let's see your blessing in the month of September. I think I know what suit is going to come out. Let's see. Yeah. So this is about your blessing is where you've really been working hard in your life, and I think this is around your career, money and finance. But it could be anything that you've been really working at that's just taken, it's not been moving, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? I've tried my best with this, and you've been trying to wait for like movement on it, but it's been very slow. The blessing is that you're not going to be giving up, but you're going to be reflecting on your journey, and it's a sign to keep going on what you've been dedicated in, because it's headed in the right direction. Remember, the temple path is, yes, you're headed in the right direction. So it's tying in very much with this, and it's, you know, you've been waiting for the fruits of your labor to arrive, and they will be arriving. After this is where you step into love and determination, because you've been persevere to become the person who you are and what you've been working on. This is, you're heading in the right direction. Don't lose faith. Don't get frustrated. Don't be impatient, and don't give up, because you are going in the right direction. If you need to take a pause though in September, where you're feeling a bit, you know, don't get overburnt out on something, then do that. Take that time out. I mean, you've got some really great, beautiful energy around the family, love, your connections. And with this Page of Cups, I did say I feel like there's some prosperity coming in, and you can see with this, not giving up as a blessing, it's on its way to you. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting cherries, so maybe the colour red, but something about the, you know, like a cherry fruit. If you see that sign, it might be significant. Or some of you like cherries on the top of your cake, I don't know, on the top of your ice cream. Elephant, greatness. What I love about the elephant, Pisces, is that it's huge. And yes, you might hear it in the jungle, but it doesn't go around stampeding on people. I'm sure it can if it's angry or it's in its herd. But it's also humble and grounded, and it doesn't have to extrovert its strength. And here it says love is your strength. Remember I said about expressing, exploring, not necessarily vocalizing, but expressing the love, and knowing that that is also your strength. And you are destined to be a leader in whatever area in your life, and your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problems, any challenges, or maybe where you've been really patiently waiting on something. You will naturally and easily achieve success, and we can see that very much so. Remember, you've got a yes. Remember not to give up. and the elephant spirit animal is here with you as well, Pisces. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you next one, Pisces.